the Cleveland Browns.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And taken down just shy of the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Once again, Judkins. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Browns. First down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, he's got Tillman. He stiff arms him. And he's going to get
I'm not going to lie, bro. Why did we play on rain? We should have just played in regular.
Right back to him for 20 and a first. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Sanders going to throw again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Alex Singleton making the play defensively.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Here we go, here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Looking to put a drive together. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. And its defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now it's Nix. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Let's go now. Wrap up 60 broadcast. 6 go.
On play action, here's Shadur. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And the Broncos are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense?
Well, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They go play action now. Sanders. This will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On 3rd down, here's Jenkins. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And this one is right through. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Nix from the shotgun. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Panther Street. Here we go. Cougar night. Ready, right?
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll swing this out to Harvey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
70, 19 strike, 70 Lions.
Now Sanders. He gets this into the hands of Judkins. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40. To throw, here's Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And this one is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
18, Rodler, 18.
A final shot before break. Sanders. Here's a diving catch right side. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Nick's going to give to Harvey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Nick's to the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's Nick's. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Mason Graham gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Throwing Nick's. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Nick's. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable.
3rd down.
On play action, here's Nick's. Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Harvey will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Riley Moss. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, just add that to the list of great moments.
You know
for this
damn well that was
defense
pass interference. Look! What?
Game plan on the other side, all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, and they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other. Every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done.
Guys, these refs suck, bro. Niggas not calling offensive pass interference. My nigga didn't even have a hand in his ball. In the ball. The ball was all the way over there.
So they'll get
No pass interference.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
Sanders to throw. He'll get this complete to Tillman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Play action. It's Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Let go.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. His pass caught at the 4. And the Browns are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And the Browns 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Okay, ready?
They'll try again now on 2nd and goal, this time from a bit closer.
7 Pirates. 7.
Here's Sanders. Touchdown, Browns. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They start with pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Trying to run for it. Here's Hardy. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Once more with Hardy. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
At the Browns, 37-yard.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jerome Baker buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot.
3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. toss out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The give to Irving to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Baker now from the gun. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They got 21 yards on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Baker now off the play fake. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Josh Blackwell to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Williams from the gun. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bears first down.
First down, Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
180. What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
6 yards.
It's a pickup of 26. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Mayfield now from the gun. It's his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
To number 7, Bucky Irving. A 12-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bears' 39-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at 2nd and 3.
180. What's up?
Mayfield now off the play action. Completes this one to Otten. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
180. Stop.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
From the gun, Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. And get 22 out of that play. And that
I mean, you're not playing man coverage, so
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
working inside the red zone. Setting up the running back screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I mean, the cornerbacks might just be trash.
Come to expect from him as a runner.
I mean, maybe the cornerbacks just don't got no vision.
Turning the screen into the same.
Maybe the linebackers don't got no vision.
What's that?
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. He rolls to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create.
Oh, I see him on the corner, bro. I definitely did see him on that corner. I wasn't even paying attention.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
Devin Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running
Stop.
back, DeAndre Swift. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
What? Yo, cornerback, what are you doing, bro? He's right there. You telling me you can't smack the ball out of his hands?
And that'll be first down,
Oh
Chicago.
my goodness, bro.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that
It's just
length.
stuff that make
It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's stop.
He's not
Let's
going to
stop.
be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Second and 11 at the 41.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be
I'm
third
not losing
down.
nobody here.
Incomplete.
That's not me. I need
Brings
this.
up third down and 11.
Wait.
Air it out on third. Into traffic.
Come on, let's be for real.
Complete.
My linebacker is right under him, and he's not dropping that ball.
He can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
10-yard gain.
He's so.
But it's fourth down.
They'll run it with Swift. And his
He
short
stepped over that
game
line. I knew
gets
it.
them a new
Yeah.
set of downs. The Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
And the Bears first down.
Williams on first down. That one is
I'm about to say he
incomplete.
better
Hang
let
on
go
to
of
the
that ball.
contact.
Cause ain't no way.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Now here's Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. Small gain down to the 46.
Why you ain't just go out of bounds? We need time on the clock.
Up that play. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Nah, I feel that.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained.
Ain't no way he's not dropping that ball. There's no way.
That tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no way he's not dropping that ball.
To get a timeout, take it.
Like, let's really be real
Feet
right
nice,
now.
Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field.
Okay, go at it.
That quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that
Alright,
defense
you
to
want
fly
places.
to
I'm
the
gonna edge
ball.
you after
You
this,
wanna
but I'm
make that
trying to
tackle,
franchise
force the
league.
fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Oh yeah.
But, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception.
Alright, let's play the game. You already know what we doing. We throwing Hail Marys all day, baby.
We've got a turnover.
We throwing Hail Marys all day, baby. You already know what we do. You already know what we do. Get off the line. No. Yeah, I see you. Stop using the line. No.
Looking to throw.
No. 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 Chuck that
Towards
dick.
the end zone. And they will not connect. Took a shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know Baker Mayfield could throw like that. I ain't know Baker Mayfield could throw like that.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying.
Yeah, there's a certain way to do it. Like, you gotta bring your wide receiver like in the back, and then get your other wide receiver to like put it up in the air. It's like you
First and 10 at their own 26.
We're gonna run this.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and
This
10.
is the play that I needed. I just didn't know what it was.
Now Williams.
Order. Where's my safety? Where's my safety?
Out of bounds he goes on that big
Where's my
pickup. They're inside the red zone
safety?
now.
Ah, that's why.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down.
And I kept
Bears.
switch sticking on X.
First down.
You get it right there, because this looks like a
From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in.
yes, sir.
Third down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw. Quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old
What the
tight
hell?
end,
This is
that's
not
an
the
extra
play.
bonus.
This one's caught.
That's not the play, boys.
First and
What are you
goal.
doing?
Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Like, here we go.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
First and goal, Swift.
Good stop.
And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
It's pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw.
No. Obviously, now I feel like EA cheating me, bro, because it's no way in the world that he holds on to it. And it's 2 linebackers right there.
Sometimes these
What
dudes
the
can be a quarterback's
bro?
best friend.
You might have
That way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
I feel those blocks are low-key good attempts. I just can't make it. I don't know. I did that, you. But I know I'm definitely about to post it. 123? That's not bad. 123? That's not bad. 123.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Tucker now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he goes out of bounds.
If that kicker wasn't right there, I would have taken it back. But you feel me? That's a scoot up.
When you get contributions like that,
Second chances are for big leads.
Such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 22. And the Bucs have the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield.
Oh, good catch.
Connects on the
Get up.
crosser.
Get up. Get up.
They are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. So 20 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Get up. I ain't gonna lie, B. This might be the play that I want. Because Pete. Hold up. He's gonna drop back. Like I thought. And I'm gonna throw that ball away. Because I see that I was getting peer pressure. And I want this touchdown. And I want the touchdown. I'm gonna get this touchdown.
After the incomplete
That's on the
pass, here
guys.
comes 2nd and 10.
Okay? Get this touchdown. Alright. Watch this.
Baker throwing again. Escapes the pocket.
He got legs. He got legs. He got legs. He got. Let's go.
This in for the score. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Baker and Mayfield the touchdown.
With that score, this is now
I do
time
not
for
be
this
running the
defense
ball.
going to get on that
If Baker
sideline,
Mayfield like
look at
that,
each other
but
and say, hey, we got to play this
shit, if it's
quarterback
working,
a
it's
whole
working.
lot more honest because he is doing
And make that
damage with his legs.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this.
Oh, he
And
caught
the
it.
pass is caught. Tap 2 more
Thank
on
you.
the score. No dice
Thank
the
you.
first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
That's what I'm
Felt
saying.
like
So
they
that's
were
what I'm
waiting
about to
for
do.
the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Oh, you running the ball?
Here's Swift to start the drive.
Hello?
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not
It's
doing
going to
this.
go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You want to play a boy? Yeah, you can play a boy.
On play action, here's Williams. Bails out of the pocket.
So right for the play action. But Caleb Williams can't play. It's okay.
I'm not going to be
Caleb Williams
surprised
can't
at
play.
all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
That's a run play.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And they nearly picked up the first down with that.
I feel like my cornerbacks are just sucky boo-boo. I can't do anything. I like how you keep coming out in this formation. Like, that's not cool. I don't think you should keep coming out in this formation. It makes me very angry.
We've reached the end of 3.
I'm getting
Bears have the
angry.
ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing.
Your boy is about to get on 2K. in about after this game. No, I got a stream.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Probably not 2K, but
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. And he didn't get enough into that throw.
good stuff.
That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming
sir,
up.
big man.
The numbers
You
tell
do
us
that,
pretty
big man.
clearly, you get to third,
We love you, big
long,
man.
extra long, it's really
Come
hard
on,
to
big
stay on the
man.
field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go
I
for
ain't
this
gonna
on
lie.
4th down.
I just know you finna run this ball. So I'm bringing everybody down.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak.
This
And he
guy.
will get the first as they touch him down.
4th and 1, why not turn it into a battle up front? You think you got the bigger, badder dudes on the line? Well, they just proved it. No thinking, just doing.
1st and 10 from the 43. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Komet pulls it in along the sideline. And he's out of bounds.
Excuse
Just
me.
short of the 30. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be 1st down Bears. New set of downs for him from the 31. Sending him on the dive. And he's going to be down within a yard
Suck
of
it,
the
take
red
it.
zone as the stop is made. And that one goes for a gain of 11.
Sucks to
And
be
that'll be
me.
1st down Chicago.
Second and 10.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
No, I know exactly what I got. I just realized it. That's what I'm
They
doing.
keep this drive moving, partner.
Speed.
Here's another 1st and 10.
There's really like nobody like
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter.
still holding on to
And he
that.
works this to the 15 before they make
Let's
the
be for real.
stop.
He was not holding on to
They
it.
know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throw left side, finds
How was he not letting go of that ball? How was he not letting go of that ball? How? Yeah.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to Swift.
Good a
And he's
blitz.
stopped for a
Good
loss
blitz.
again, this time at the 3. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Throwing now.
What? No way. What? No way.
And the Buccaneers
Good game,
make one
broski.
final massive
Good game.
play, and that finishes the win.
Nice game. Good morning game. Didn't NFL used to have morning games?
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers.
No, you didn't.
And it's going to be remembered quite a bit
There's
for the
always a 12 and 1.
defensive effort right there at the
All right,
end.
bro, you have a good
to
day, man.
steal away the losing sideline with that interception, Brock, and official.